Hey guys, my name is Alvin with 2D It's Podcast. Today I'm with my buddy Tristan, as always.
Yup, always, bro.
And we actually switched mics, so he's on the fancy mic, I'm on the less fancy mic, whatever. Shouldn't be too much of a difference. Just
I
thought
don't
I'd
know.
give you a chance.
I got something special today. I don't see why I am, but
Heck yeah.
yes.
So today we got a few different ideas, and we thought we'd start off with rejected Ten Commandment ideas.
Right.
So, what is that? Maybe, I don't know, Moses was just like chilling up on the mountain, being like, yo, God, I know you're making like the commandments like yourself and stuff, but what if we added like, thou shalt not shower with a donkey? I don't know.
Oh, just something random. You know, maybe that's where all these dumb laws came from that like
That's
make no
true.
sense.
And God was just like, I mean, it's good, but not like top 10 good.
Top
you know,
10.
Like, like octopus, like disgusting, gross.
Gross.
Don't want you guys eating that,
But
not top 10.
not top.
So we'll just put that with the ew gross animals.
Ew, ew, gross.
I know, along with like the pork and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it reminds you how like Muslims can't have pork. Like what was under that he decided not as bad as pork, and like for like my religion we can't have coffee or green tea or black tea. Like what was
Do
not?
you guys really want to like put leaf in water and go sip sip?
And then
No,
sip. No,
you guys
I
are
think
better
not.
than that. Thou shalt not sip from tea drink from a leaf drink.
Just want to know what was better than that
Even-
he was okay with. Like
I don't know. Like there's some like good ones. You know, there's like thou shalt not murder. What if like
Yeah.
there was like a specific kind of murder? There's just like you thou shalt not murder A B C D. Like thou shalt not
ABC.
thou shalt not pick up rock and go bonk.
I feel like the first one he would have done. Because how did Cain kill Abel? I feel like that's the first one he would have done of how not to kill someone.
Like no guys,
No.
not like that.
No,
what
not
a
like that.
lame way to kill someone, dude.
That is pretty lame.
Rock
to the head. I mean, sorry Goliath, but that was just pretty lame.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're like Goliath, you're a 9-foot giant. You got beaten by little man.
I thought he was like 14 feet tall, and
14?
you got beaten by
Really?
like 5'3" guy with.
Seriously,
Yeah.
14? I thought they were showing he was like 8 and 9 feet tall.
Nah, Goliath the giant was a literal giant, bro. He was
Yeah.
huge.
I mean, that is true. I guess people were like taller back then too.
We didn't have as a lot of problems that we do now.
Yeah, no. Now we got stuff like furries. What if that was one of the 10 Commandments?
Oh,
Thou
that's a good
shalt
one.
not pretend you're a fucking animal.
That's a good one. I would have put that to my top 10.
If I was God, I think I would have just been like, yeah, no furries.
No furries.
I designed
would,
humans to be humans, not animals.
I would have said, you know what? Screw it. You can say my name in vain. Just don't be a furry, please.
Yeah, just like, I
Please.
mean, like, that one, I mean, like, pretty important, but
Pretty
furry?
But
No. No
furries-
furry.
cross the line.
Yeah, that's just, like, too much. What if he, jeez. I mean, along with, like, the animal thing, like, I think, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that, like, in, like, Islam or, like, something in, like, the Middle East, that, like,
Yeah.
in their culture, like, your first, like, losing your virginity, it's supposed to happen to, like, a goat.
What?
I think so. If there's like any Muslim or whatever viewers, and that's not true, I'm sorry, please don't be offended. I just heard this from someone, or like whatever, that like your first time is supposed to be with a goat.
A goat?
And just imagine just like God just chilling in heaven, and then like Michael's just like, hey God, look what they're doing. He's like, what's going on? Are they fucking a goat? And just be like, no, guys, humans.
I think that's when he intervened and he started smiting people.
Exactly. He would just open up the earth, just go, nope, in the
No.
core you go.
That's
Be
why
gone.
they made up Zeus because God sent lightning bolts to kill all those people, and everyone was like, let's make up a new god.
Let's make up a new one. I was like, no, same
No.
one.
That'd be frustrating.
I know. Was that yeah? Those are kind of part of the Ten Commandments. Like thou as like only worship him.
It's thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Yeah. I mean, if one really thinks hard about it, God is acknowledging other quote unquote gods.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. He's saying, you know, there might be other people, but
Yeah.
I'm superior.
Yeah.
Saying I'm cool, I'm chill.
I know how to throw lightning. You guys don't.
I know how to do this.
You guys don't
Y'all
know how to
don't.
throw lightning. So I mean,
So
kind of hard there.
who's better? Obviously, God is.
Exactly. What if you like he's like looking he's like in heaven one day and he sees like freaking like weebs just like oh my gosh, you know that like one British person that like thought they were like Korean or like that like anime so much that like they
Oh
had
my-
freaking surgery
Yes.
to make them look Korean.
Yeah.
I think that should be a commandment. Just be like, just stop.
Stop. No.
Thou shall not change your freaking ethnicity, whatever.
It's like he's like, all right, there's trans people. I mean, you know, they feel like it. I guess that's okay. Then he sees someone that's
we'll let it pass.
he's
But
like, well,
this,
we'll let it pass.
no.
But then there's a white person that's like, I'm transracial, and no,
God's just like,
No.
what does that even mean? He was like looking at the angels. He was like, guys, what does this mean? I don't understand.
what is this? And they're like, I don't know. Ask Jeff. Jeff is the one that let all these pass.
Exactly. He just like goes to Jeff. He's like, Jeff, what the fuck? He's like, what? We didn't want the transracials going
He was
down
the
there?
he was the quality check that just like was bad.
Exactly. Oh, you know, what if there was like an angel for like, but like mental disorders, and he was
That
like,
poor angel. That poor soul.
God's just like, all right, you're just gonna, you know, check the people before they go down to Earth, make sure that they're all well and good, and then this dude, freaking, I don't know, let's name him Jose the angel.
Jose
It's
thought
just
it'd
like,
be funny.
what if I made a little Jose army and they're really fidgety all the time?
A
And both
Jose army.
and God is just like chilling in heaven. And he's looking down. He's like, Jose, what is wrong with them?
Like,
he's like,
wait.
you don't like my little army of Jose's?
Jose. There's just so many different ones for each like mental illness. Like,
Exactly.
there's one that just like he got like scared because someone went up behind him, went boo, and then he just like, I'm gonna make my own PTSD army.
Exactly. He's like, up, time to make. The angel name is Traumatic. He's like, well, I was behind the post office.
Well,
So,
was ya?
post, my name, Traumatic. I did feel pretty stressed afterwards.
Stress. Whoa.
Disorder,
Look at
exactly.
that.
He's like, aha!
Aha.
My own little one. Now go.
Now
Rule
go.
the earth.
Infect everyone else. I feel like there was
know.
one that God said like, hey, mosquitoes aren't a good idea. So he became super sad. He just like spread depression everywhere. He's like, you know what? We're
"Dang."
doing mosquitoes anyway and depression.
You know what? Mosquitoes and depression? Not mosquitoes with depression.
Mosquitoes with depression.
Mosquitoes with depression.
Do mosquitoes have depression? Because it seems like
I don't
you
know.
It seems like suicide whenever they go up to someone and try to suck their blood.
That is true. I also heard, again, don't know if this is true, but like when mosquitoes die, or like after they suck blood out of people, they die like a day later or
I don't
something.
know.
Which I don't know if that's true, but if that's so, then like, what a
I know that
crappy
if
life
they
cycle, dude.
suck too much blood, they
will
can
explode.
pop,
That is true.
which is funny when it does happen because
You just
that
gotta
just
have-
shows that like they're greedy.
Exactly. Look at the mosquitoes already breaking a commandment, like greed or something.
So what was it? The 7 deadly sins.
Yeah,
Greed.
7 deadly sins.
Bro, they're breaking 2 of them. They're sucking so much blood that it's gluttony and it's greed.
Dang, jeez, mosquitoes.
2 out of the 7? That's
Wow.
like
All right.
what's
New record for animals. Animals sinning, gluttony. Yeah, what if? I mean,
greed. Gluttony,
what if
greed.
God was like in heaven and like he put an angel in charge? He's like, yo, so he's just like talking to an angel. He's like kind of confused. He's like, yo, should we make like animals sin? Like should we make animals sin? And they're all like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like animals, they're just like worse humans.
They're worse humans.
They're
Oh
just
my
worse humans, and like the guy who created all the animals are just like, I didn't think they were that bad, but okay.
to
And then
think-
God just looks at one of the angels and goes, "You, make sure they sin."
Make
And
sure-
then the
make
guy
sure.
is just over there with his little friggin', maybe it's like Jose. Jose's too busy on his little Jose army, doesn't catch it. And then all of a sudden, God's in heaven. He's looking at mosquitoes, and he's like, "Wait a second.
Wait
Hold
a
on."
second.
He calls Jose over. He's like, "Jose, that's 2 out of the 7, dude. What went
2
wrong?"
out of 7. Bro, I just feel like I don't even know. I love this guy that like acts like he was like, what was God thinking when he made this animal? And I forgot. It's like Gabriel.
Oh yeah.
Gabriel, what if we had a horse under the sea, but the males gave birth instead?
Huzzah! No. No way, really?
I like those skits. Those are pretty funny.
Those
They're
are
good
pretty
ones.
fun. What if God made like a 10 commandments for animals though? Like what would the 10 commandments for animals be?
Not the same as ours because they're
Yeah,
already committed
definitely.
in like all of them.
Pretty
I mean,
much.
right away, murder,
Exactly, murder.
thievery, like the seagulls and stuff.
That is true. Even better, like raccoons.
Adultery. You know, every animal just like
Oh yeah, with like the multiple
they mate
mates.
and then they move on to the
like
next
rabbits. Like holy crap.
One. Yeah,
rabbits?
holy cow, rabbits are the worst at that.
Yeah, they're. Oh my gosh.
Plenty. I'm sure they've broken everyone. That's why they gotta have something
Probably.
different.
I think that's why they just didn't get their own 10 because God was just like they'd
like,
break it immediately.
Everything is gonna happen. Eventually, there's gonna be like human, like like we have furries. They're gonna be like
oh
they're
yeah,
gonna have humans.
you're like the
They're-
total opposite.
They're gonna have Harrys.
They're just gonna have humanities.
Humanities.
Harrys.
It's gonna be a tiger dressed up as
Even better.
Joe Exotic.
Not even. They're just gonna be skinnies.
Skinnies. I like that.
Uh,
Skinnies.
Just like Tiger dressed up as Joe Exotic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiger's just like one day showing these guys, look, I got my new skinny suit.
My skinny suit.
I'm Joe. I'm Donald Trump.
I'm done. Bro, they probably do that. They're like, cause like what, like most common, like it's just colors for furries. It's like blue or something.
Yeah,
and so
pretty
I'm
much.
sure
It's
that
just
they're like, what
orange.
if I got an orange one and
I
it's
got
like
orange with a little yellow on
the
top.
little yellow.
But the yellow's really greasy.
It's like it's like a custom, and they're like, I want to be just like this guy, so let's do a custom right now.
Let's do a custom skinny.
The custom skinny.
No.
Crap,
Well,
I feel like people are gonna be doing this as dogs now. We've just made up something even worse. Than a
oh
furry.
gosh, people are gonna start dressing their dogs up as humans.
That's gonna be bad.
Oh no.
Poor dogs.
Don't do that to Halloween. Imagine like you're like
No.
Halloween, you just see some trick or treaters, and you just see this poor dog just dressed up as a human, and you're just like,
Oh.
no, abuse.
This poor dog's like, he's dressed up like, oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of someone that's famous, but also like a really bad human being. Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peter.
He's just going around. He's got a stick in his mouth and he's going around like hitting people on Halloween.
Ah, gotcha.
Ah, gotcha. Oh
No,
jeez.
You just see a dog and you're like, wait a second.
Oh, wait.
Osama?
Osama. He's in an airplane suit.
You're just like a little dog in a plane. You're like, uh-oh, this is turning out bad.
This is not gonna be good.
No, but like, okay, 10 commandments for like animals. I think like something that animals shouldn't do. I think
Interact with
interact with humans.
Okay, that's a good one. I like that. Interact with the human species because apparently we're his favorites for some reason.
Exactly.
He didn't want them to interfere with us.
So
They've broken that one a lot.
yeah. So
But then again, people have broken the killing commandments. So
very much, thou shalt not. Well, I'll just put talk to humans.
talk to humans. They just can't talk.
Yeah,
There was-
they can't talk regardless.
They can't talk at all. You know, take away their vocal cords. They're done.
No more for you.
No more.
You get the cords, not the box.
You get the cords and not the box.
How about like, jeez,
I would say like
thou shalt. Oh shoot. What about something with like territory?
they're not allowed to be vegans. They have to eat each other.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To balance it out, they have to eat each other.
Thou
They shall not
Shall.
be vegans.
thou shalt not.
We're still writing this like it's like BC.
Exactly.
Thou shalt not be vegan.
All right. Let's see. 3. I feel like we should do something with like terrain.
Terrain. Oh
Just
my
like
gosh. Your
thou-
color has to match your terrain.
or something with like Oh, what about like thou shalt not build houses?
You're not allowed to have a house. Best you can do for beavers, you can have a pile of sticks.
Exactly.
That's about it. I don't know. Other than that, you gotta find your own cave, but nah, you can't build a house, bro.
Yeah.
It's just not it.
Also that I don't know why I never knew this, but like, am I the only one that like thought hibernation for bears was just like eat a crap ton of food, and then sleep all winter in a cave?
No, I
'Cause,
always
like,
thought that too.
Because
Yeah.
I don't know why, I don't know where that came from. I always thought that, and then like no, their like metabolism or something like
Slows
slows down, and they're just like super freaking fat and slow,
Yep.
like all winter. And my first thought was like, there's bears in the winter now.
There's bears in
Fuck.
the winter now. Holy
Because I
cow.
was just thought they were like, into cave we go and sleepy time.
And back in the spring. But
Exactly.
no,
That's so weird.
that's just what they taught us. That they taught us that hibernation right away they eat, and then because we're children, they want to like make it simple. So they say like, oh, they sleep. No,
But
they
then-
rest, but they don't
That is
sleep.
true. Because I never like learned like because I would feel like after the fact, like later in life you would just learn. At least I'm assuming most people did, but I sure as hell didn't.
No, I didn't either. I had to figure.
I had
that
to
out
like
on my own.
watch TikTok for that one.
I just like one day mentioned it and someone told me that's wrong and I had to look it
You're
up.
just like, what do you mean it's no, no it's
What do
not?
you mean it's
the
wrong?
American
Like-
school system never fails me.
School system never fails.
Oh, what about What about singing for animals? Just, thou shalt not sing.
Thou shalt not. Well, birds. Oh no, the birds are just. They just break it. They just
That
don't
is
care
true.
anymore.
Thou shalt. Like just imagine you like walk outside, and then you just see like a deer, like it's a Disney movie, just bopping his head back and forth, just like singing a song. You're like, yo, what
Oh
the
my
hell?
gosh, I can imagine walking outside and you see that one annoying raven. He's actually singing like Adele or something. Just like,
It's just a raven.
yo,
Or, like-
rabbits better be singing Eminem.
That is true.
Be
If
rabbit,
rabbits
bro.
do not be like singing Eminem, I'd be very disappointed.
Then I'd become a hunter full time,
Exactly, just like
just for the rabbits. Honestly,
Exactly.
just that's it.
yeah, pretty much.
Bunny, nah, rabbit only.
Little asterisks. If bunnies sing, must be Eminem.
If bunnies sing, it has to be.
If I'm
Eminem.
just gonna put if buns sing,
Must be M, or E, whatever you want to do it.
must. I'm just gonna put the
Did you put the M down there?
Eminem.
Oh.
Like the little
Oh, that's B.
little-
I thought you wrote
Yeah,
down
no,
just E,
no.
and I was like, what?
must be.
B, and then M is over there.
All right. Commandment number 5. I don't know why. I feel like this should be like the most important one, so it has to be like
Yeah.
good.
Cause what the Christmas song, Five Golden Rings? It's like they
Yeah.
like elaborate that so much, and it's like, bro,
5 go. And then you just like hold that note
They-
forever.
it's like I didn't know we were Jack Sparrow. I thought like, why
Exactly.
Five Golden Rings, bro?
Odd. Most important one for animals.
It's gotta be like, shoot,
Thou shalt not be hunted.
Thou shalt- you gotta avoid yourself.
Exactly. Or what about just like, because we already put do not interact with humans. I was thinking like,
How about thou must be prejudiced? Because you
that
notice that
must be prejudiced.
they all hate each other. Even
is-
like the ones of the same species, most of the time they'll still hate each other.
That is true.
They're all prejudiced against each other. Like if they're the same species, they have a better chance of getting along. But
Like,
still,
I know certain. I think kangaroos do this. They'll like, I mean, obviously they'll like fight. Like
It's scary,
kangaroos do.
dude.
Terrifying.
yeah.
Like I would totally pay to watch like 2 kangaroos fight if
Oh.
I am like 50 feet, not even if I'm like 100 feet away, and they're
If I have a
in, like,
rifle in my hand and I'm like 50
Yeah,
feet away,
if I
I'm
have
good.
like a sawed-off shotgun and one of them is just bouncing towards me,
he starts going. Oh. my God.
they are my favorite animal. You bet your ass I'm shooting that thing straight in the face. That is nowhere coming near me. Absolutely not.
Not happening.
What about
Bro.
like 6? Thou must not advance. Just
No,
no.
thou must not invent things. No
Thou must-
technology.
Yeah. That,
I think God went into the future and he saw crocodile TikTok and he decided it can't happen.
just. I'm putting a stop to this one.
Stop.
Just
No
guy
more.
goes like into the future, and it's just like beavers riding in cars, and he's like, this don't feel right.
He's like, I'm not sure how much I like that.
No.
But obviously part of it's still alive because we have the movie Zootopia, so that's pretty weird.
Like the furry movie.
The furry-
And I know there's this one anime called Beastars,
Oh no.
and it's like considered the furry anime because it's about like it's kind of like Zootopia. It's like about a wolf and a bunny, pretty much.
What?
Yeah, and I don't know. It's just like really weird because like I'm pretty sure the premise of it is like the wolf is just fighting his urges to eat bunny, but he do not eat bunny.
It's like almost an exact copy of Zootopia.
Yeah, pretty much.
but less civilized.
Exactly. It has a banger theme song though, but
Wow.
oh
7, not allowed to wear clothes.
oh yeah, I was thinking that one too.
They can't have
Thou shalt not wear.
They can't have basic necessities. They're not allowed to make fire. They can't make fire.
Yeah.
You have to get your warmth somehow else. How? Figure that out on your own, bud. You're
Have fun.
screwed.
Have better
Have-
fur.
Have fun.
Or 8. Thou shalt not have religion.
8.
Just no.
No.
No religion for you. Just imagine
Animals shall not go to heaven. They're just no. They don't get that chance. They don't
like
deserve.
no. Just imagine like rabbit Catholicism or something, or just like
See,
you just
oh,
go to a rabbit, and or like a different like an animal like a squirrel, and the squirrel's like, oh, I must pray before I stuff these nuts in my cheeks, and he does that little Catholic thing, and he does a quick
What if
prayer.
the only exception is the praying mantis?
Oh,
Because
that is true.
they look like they're praying.
But I think
funny.
they're like permanently stuck like that.
Yeah, they are.
The praying
just-
mantis are just always praying.
He saw them like this and he was like, "That's cool, but what if we put it like this?" He was
Exactly.
Like, that looks like it's praying. That's the only exception. They can have religion, no one else can. But because they're not allowed to build houses or anything, no churches, no
Exactly.
temples,
No churches,
no-
temples, monasteries.
nothing, no
nothing.
synagogue, no nothing, bro.
Uh-uh.
You don't get a big cube to worship, like you're just done.
Yeah, pretty much. You get to climb into that tree.
You get to climb
That's
into that
you get.
tree.
That's all I'm giving you.
And then your girlfriend gets to kill you.
Pretty much.
Bro, look, these poor guys.
Exactly.
Jeez.
9.
9, we're almost there.
Almost done.
9.
Thou shalt not cook.
Thou shalt not cook. You have to eat everything raw.
Just, you guys don't get the luxury of eating yummy food.
Everything has to be bland and raw. You don't get spices. You don't get seasoning.
You're just like white people.
They're just like they're the white people of
Animals are
everything.
like the white people of pretty much like
They're just white
animals.
people.
They're just white people, but animals.
But animals, yeah.
No spices, no flavor,
Nothing.
nothing. You'll be lucky if you know like a Mexican person that will blast some flavor into you, but that's it.
Get a Mexican black king snake and he'll like go grab a quick, pepper, bring it back, grind it up, and just
Exactly.
sprinkle that on.
They'll
Nice
be
chili
like,
powder.
what's your relationship to Mexican food? I swear, I actually asked someone that or whatever. I was like, what's your favorite kind of Mexican food? And they're like, bowls. I'm like, bowls? What the fuck do you mean bowl?
What's
like,
a bowl?
I'm like, you don't like eat bowls. You're like, I'm pretty sure you just don't like eat bowls. I'm pretty sure that's dangerous. They're like, no, you know
Bowl.
like bowls from Chipotle. I'm like, no,
Mm,
no, not accepting that. I'm just like, ugh, gross, no. And they're like, oh yeah, what's your favorite kind of food? Or Mexican food. I was like, I was just like, I like carne asada.
Carne
That's
asada.
like delicious.
It's
And they're
super-
like, what's that? And I'm just like, it's kind of like a better steak taco. And
Yeah.
they're like, oh, with like I don't know. They were like with like the freaking pre-made hard shells. I'm like,
No,
no,
ew,
no,
no.
with like the small tortillas. And you like double up and you put guacamole,
Yeah.
put cheese and the steak.
Oh, bro, the lime squeeze.
Exactly.
Ooh.
And the cilantro and
Cilantro, dude, that with that, it's so good. You just can't put too much on it.
Exactly. Just spread them out. And if you're feeling brave, you put a
Brave.
little rice on it too.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
exactly. And I think 10 has to be like the one that like they break the most. So like what one would they break the most?
Murder.
Yeah, I mean thou shalt not murder.
Thou shalt not murder, and that's all they do their entire life.
I know.
Or you could do,
I mean like
thou shalt be different from each other, and they're all like literally the same.
they're just the
They're
same.
all the same.
I mean yeah, I mean I don't know man. 10 commandments
10 commandments, bro, of
for
animals.
animals. I don't know. Let us know what you think.
That was pretty good.
But I mean like speaking of tacos, dude. Like best kind of taco cuz
Best kind of taco.
Because there's so many different things. There's like, obviously not flour tortilla. I was about to say tortillas, but I mean that would be a burrito, not a taco.
That's true. Yeah, it varies. Flour tortillas are normally for burritos, but you can also
Yeah,
use them
you
for
can.
tacos.
You can.
I prefer corn tortillas.
Corn
for tacos.
tortillas corn tortillas are the best.
They're
See, I would like totally eat burritos because I like pretty much everything in a burrito except for the flour tortilla, which I just like hate. And one day I was just thinking, oh my gosh, what if someone just made like a huge corn tortilla? I was like, I feel like if you try to fold a corn tortilla like
It's just
that,
gonna snap.
it's just gonna
yeah,
flimble out.
it's done.
It's flimsy.
Yeah,
No.
it'll break really easily
Yeah.
if you try to fold and
But
stuff.
I mean, like, obviously you have to have some like good guacamole.
absolutely.
You know, have some
dude.
good spice in there. Good
Also,
amount of hot sauce.
there's more to guacamole than just avocado. You gotta remember that. You gotta
I
put
mean, like,
more.
The minimal you're allowed to make for guacamole is avocado, lime juice, salt, pepper, garlic.
Cilantro.
Yeah, I mean, like cilantro. You gotta put a little either like minced garlic or garlic powder.
Yep.
And that is the minimal. That is the bare. Then
bare.
you know you gotta put like onions or like tomatoes.
Yep.
I know, because
I don't put tomatoes. Maybe
Yeah.
onions, just a little bit, but tomatoes, I don't
Yeah,
really do.
my mom does like tomatoes sometimes. Usually when I make mine, I don't. I just like chuck
Yeah.
some cilantro in there.
Exactly.
Call it a day.
Call it a day.
Put like a good amount of hot sauce. You gotta put hot sauce.
Yeah.
If you don't put a hot sauce in your guacamole, what are you doing with your life?
Bro, I like to just like, sometimes if I'm just chilling, I'll just get like guacamole, get some of those good chips,
Ah, yeah.
dip it in.
Dude, Chipotle though, they have guacamole right.
They do.
And chips,
They have.
dude, they're like lime chips. Oh, they're
Those
so
are
good. They
good.
have like bussin' chips.
They do have.
They have like
bussin'
the
chips.
best chips. But like, okay, but like for like filling, like meat, what? Like if you're having like obviously a good meat taco,
Yeah.
I mean, there's obviously like steak, you know, carne asada.
Yeah.
There's carnitas.
Carnitas.
Those are really good.
There's chicken tacos. Some of them
They're
can be
good.
pretty good.
There, you can do just like normal like shredded chicken.
Yep,
There's
like
some
rotisserie.
Mexican chicken that you can do. I don't know like all the names of it, but
Yeah, there's like rotisserie chicken, which is like the most common one.
yeah,
I would
chicken
say.
usually are my favorite. Actually, probably like my favorite. I have it like tied between like carnitas and like the carne asada. Just
Yeah.
delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously you gotta have cheese.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what that. I guess my dad's just blasting music. I don't know if you guys can hear that. If you do, I apologize. Whatever.
Well, now they can.
Well, now they can. Hold on. You entertain them. I'll be back.
All right. I'm sure we'll cut this part out, but just in case we don't, I'm here to talk. So, today, Tuesday, October 5th, 4:49, we witness a historical moment. We make a legitimate podcast. Oh, you interrupted me. Excuse me.
Sorry.
All right.
Go
We
on.
make a legitimate podcast, and in it, we finally get things right with microphones. And we have a very nice picture in front of us saying that it's podcast time.
It is podcast time.
It's me over there with one leg, and then it's Evan over there with no arms and one leg.
Oh wait.
Or even if, I really hope that's a leg at least.
It is a
And
leg.
mouth on the side of his face, no ears, no nose, hair. Both of our hairs are very inaccurate.
Mine is kind of. My hair's gotten a little.
Oh,
longer.
yes, yours is okay. Mine, I have a hat on.
That is true.
You
I was about
do.
to do the. I
Oh,
can only
yeah.
draw top hats. So.
You're just gonna look like Abraham Lincoln doing a podcast with JFK. They're
That is
like,
true.
so how was your time getting shot in the head?
I'll be honest. I forgot to give myself arms. Whoops.
Whoops.
Uh,
That's an American right, the right to bear arms, and you didn't even use that,
that is true.
dude.
You hear about that? I think Texas just made it a law where you can carry handguns without a permit, like open conceal. I think.
Wow.
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 That's not the most Texas thing
Nah.
you've ever heard of, though.
No. I would say the most Texas thing would be if they did the same thing, but with, like, AK-47s. And then you can also have, like, brass knuckles on you at any time. Just
That
carry
is
them
true.
around like they're Wolverine claws, just 24/7, just on your hands. Like you're in the grocery store and you see someone, like, reaching for, like, rice, and they're, like, they got brass knuckles on. It's like, why?
Stop.
Stop.
I remember seeing like a video of like Texans, of course, you know, they were like protesting to like something about AR-15s, or so they could like open conceal AR-15s, and they're like walking around with their AR-15s,
Oh my god.
and they're like walking in the stores,
They're so dumb.
and people are like freaking like scared out of their minds, and like,
Well,
don't be
yeah.
scared,
Don't
I'm not going to shoot you.
don't be scared. I have a giant gun.
I have
But
a huge ass gun. You know,
But I swear, I won't do anything.
I'm
you
here
know?
to protect you. I mean,
Another thing.
those police? Nah.
The police? Nah,
Me?
bro.
Yeah.
I hate it so much because they're like,
I don't know why. I don't like have a problem with people like owning guns. It's just like it's just a thirst for like someone to break into their house so they can like shoot them. Like almost
Yeah,
every time.
that's
I'm
Americans,
just
bro.
yeah, pretty much. They're just like I can just imagine like someone buying a gun and being so giddy, just like a kid during Christmas. They're
Yes.
just sitting on their bed with like their gun above them. They're just like praying, like, please let someone break into my house. Please let
Someone break
break
in my-
Please
so they
break
can
in so I
shoot
can
someone.
shoot them, so I can test it out on a human. Please,
Test it
God,
out on a
please.
human.
And I'm just like, why?
imagine it's like this poor like teenage kid who did it on a dare to like open the door because he left it unlocked so someone would break into his house.
And there's just
And then
someone.
he shoots
there's,
him.
there's just someone sitting in the door with their gun, with
their-
like a shotgun or something.
Yeah.
And just cock it, and they're like breaking it in, Renasi. When they just shoot
It
him in the
shoots
chest.
him. Bro, what was this one Cyanide and Happiness thing where the guy like someone broke into this guy's house, right? They're
Yeah.
stealing everything, and the guy's like, he wakes up and he's like, oh my gosh, someone's in my house. All of a sudden, creepy smile on his face, and then starts grabbing all of his guns, all of his weapons off his knives, and he gets downstairs. And they already robbed the place because he was grabbing all his guns. And he's like, "Oh no!"
I didn't get the
They-
shoot in.
No, he's like, "Oh no! They took the rest of my guns."
No.
And then he started making out with his gun. It was like that. I feel like that's literally how Americans, and more specifically Texans, are.
Pretty much. I mean, Texas is just America times 2.
Literally. I
I
mean,
mean, there's
everything's
like a
bigger in
reason
Texas.
why people think America is just like California
And
Texas,
Texas, Florida.
and New York.
That's well. I mean, that's all there is, really.
Pretty much. I mean, there's nothing like else there. I mean, like, there's what?
In Minnesota's
There's
got
like New Jersey, I guess. That's like kind of.
I guess.
That's like kind of.
It's only for the accent, though.
That is true.
That's-
And then like, obviously nothing in our state because our state is dumb. There's like
We
the
only
freaking
have
giant
okay.
mall.
We had we had the Mall of America. We used to have Water Park America, coolest thing ever. Then Great Wolf Lodge
Yeah.
bought it. They made the mistake not keeping it as Water Park America, owned by Great Wolf Lodge, or like
Yeah.
Great Wolf Lodge's largest water park in America. Like they could have like milked the crap out of that thing, but they didn't, and it makes me mad. 'Cause I don't care if you buy it and you make it cooler, but keep the name, bro. Like
I know that'd be so cool.
it would have been so nice.
Also, a weird thing. My little brother just like freaking peered through my window, and I was terrified because I just saw a shadow just like walk over to my
my
window, and I was like, what
God.
the hell? And then I just saw like
What
a little
the-
child's face, and I was like, oh,
Child.
it's just him.
Oh, it's okay, guys. It's just him.
it's just a small one. Don't worry.
It's just a small
I'll call a
one.
Texan. There should be like a hotline, just like if you
Oh
don't,
my gosh, a
there'd be,
militia
like,
hotline.
Call a Texan, be like instantly get a Texan.
Hey Siri, call Pedro. He comes in with his Glock. No,
Just
they
be
don't even
like-
have Glocks. They
just-
always have to have a shotgun or just something that's just so obnoxious.
really unnecessarily
Yeah.
obnoxious. You're just like, oh no, someone's breaking into my house. It's just like a ringing, and you're like, hello, Dave, get over here with your
Dave?
shotguns. I got someone driving by my house. I think they're gonna break
I
in.
think they're gonna. And it's like, I think it was just the mailman. Do you want to shoot him in anyways? And
Yeah,
just
I
like,
wanna shoot him
he
anyway.
stepped on my lawn, bro. I swear.
No.
No.
No, man, people are
Oh.
crazy. Although
Yeah.
I've actually I've shot an AR-15 before. I can't say it is pretty fun. It
Cool.
was in yeah, obviously shooting guns is like fucking awesome.
I'm sure it's fun. Yeah.
Of course, there was like the whole like scope with like the red dot
I
sight
love
like in
scopes.
video games and
Yes.
shit. My uncle like saved the shells to like reuse them and whatnot,
Oh,
and
that's
like make
cool.
his own bullets and stuff, or like at least put them together. So it was like
Okay.
really cool.
That is cool. That's a good idea. I think I have some shells saved from just like a rifle. That I mean, it was just like a little souvenir because it was the first
Oh.
time I ever shot a rifle.
Yeah.
I wasn't
used to
thinking
have
like
one
I'm
of
gonna
those.
make more bullets out of this. I was just like, yo, first time for everything, and this was mine.
Exactly. Yeah, I used to have like some bullets because like in the desert, at least there, you find shells and bullets everywhere.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Just like, cause where there was like small cliffs or whatever that people would just like shoot off of.
Yeah.
So, like at the bottom of the cliffs, there was like shells, bullets
Dang.
everywhere. So like, you know, you can make a whole ass collection out of those, dude.
Just sell like a whole collection that you got for free.
Exactly. Yeah, but no. I think something else, something I don't know, stupid, that surprise thing. Different. Okay, here's the thing. What if so like Santa Claus,
Santa.
but if Santa was like I don't know, Santa was a different race. Would he like how different would he be? Just like Black Santa is just like Tupac or something. Like I don't know why.
Tupac.
Tupac didn't
You
die.
see,
He
Black
just
Santa
became-
would be cool because what was it? There was like the spin-off of the Jesse TV series. I think it was like the one with camping, and they had.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
And they had Santa Black in there, and like Santa was cool, like that,
I
like
think
it was
Black Santa
cool,
would be
it was nice.
awesome.
It didn't change the feeling of Santa at all, but Black just doesn't make a whole lot of sense being in such like being like that kind of like environment because the only reason that people are black is because way back, you know, ancestors in Africa,
that is true.
sun on skin tone, you make it darker.
What if like one of them? What if one of them? You know, he was on his little cruise, quote unquote cruise to America. He like jumped out, and then just like swam to the North Pole, or like Iceland or something, walked to the North Pole, or like he escaped slave or whatever.
He's
and
oh my.
He's like, I'm Santa now, bitch.
I'm Santa now, bro.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that'd be oh. Oh, that'd be so nice.
Santa's real origin story.
It was an escaped
He
slave.
drives around in like dank ass car instead of a sled. Or like an Impala 6'4".
I was gonna say like in a 6'4"
Hell
Impala,
yeah,
bro.
dude. He's driving around, just like pumping music,
Like-
just like throwing presents out, bopping his head.
Just going
That'd
around.
be awesome. I'd love that.
Bro.
I think I like that regular than better Santa. I'm not sure.
Honestly, that sounds a lot cooler than regular Santa.
Leave him
bro.
cookies.
Regular
Nah.
Santa brought me books one year, and I was mad.
Cringe.
He brought me a board game, and I love board games, but he brought me this Jurassic World board game, which it seemed cool, but I just couldn't understand it. Like, I went through the whole thing, and I was
that
like,
makes sense.
and it's like, you know, you're at the age where it's like, okay, things you didn't understand before, you could definitely understand now. I was at that age, and I didn't get it at all. And I was like, this makes no
No.
sense. I don't want it.
I know.
I mean, like, I still don't think I could understand it. It was just so confusing.
You just instead of leave Santa cookies, you just leave him like, I don't fucking know.
You don't want to say it without getting canceled.
I'm gonna say it.
You don't say it.
There's like 6 things I could fucking say.
I'm
and
thinking
get
right
canceled
now, 1, 2. I'm not saying any of
for.
them.
No. You just leave.
We just started this YouTube channel. I don't want to get it taken down.
That
right
is
away.
true. Maybe.
But what about Mexican Santa? That we can say.
That we can say. We are Mexican.
Yeah, I
So-
would leave him a nice enchilada.
A little good enchilada.
A
some
good
churros,
enchilada.
Some churros.
Dude,
some,
a churro?
Jarritos.
Jarrito. Bro, a churro and a jarrito, bro, that would be awesome.
Actually, dude, if I woke up to like, not even woke up. Now I kind of want that. I just want to go get churros and jarritos now.
Yo, bro, that's awesome.
That is true.
We left him. I don't even know anything
Mexican
else.
Santa's flying in his lawnmower. He's riding lawnmower.
It's in his riding lawnmower. He's like flying through.
He's just,
Bro, that's awesome.
he's just like pissed. He's like, I can be home watching the game right now.
Instead of a whip for the reindeers, he's got like a gardener's hoe, and he just like he's kind of like tapping them. He's like, "Hey,
Hey,
go
you
faster, man. Come on.
Go on.
Hold up.
Man.
I'm watching you, man. All right. I'm just kidding, man. You know I love you.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be so nice.
I don't know. I think I'd leave like a nice a nice enchilada for Mexican
Yeah.
Santa.
That's
Maybe
what I
like some tacos. Maybe a nice taco. Little
A nice
pizza.
taco.
I don't know. Maybe
those
you
are
leave
all good.
him some Oh, I had this really good Mexican dessert.
Really?
It was like a cookie or something. I forgot what it was,
Ooh,
but
cookie.
I don't know. It was like really yummy.
It was really yummy.
Yeah, but I mean like Canadian Santa. Why do I feel like he'd be like twice as nice? Like he'd be like, oh.
He'd
oh,
either be twice as
he
nice.
on the naughty. He's on the naughty list, but that's a fucking Irish accent.
I was
never
like,
mind.
that's like borderline Indian and Irish.
I can't do fucking accents.
Oh, you're not on the naughty list, bud. Okay.
You're not on the naughty list, buddy.
don't worry about it. All right.
You know what? I make exception. He just like he just like crosses out his name or writes a person's name.
It's like you realize that I'm Ted Bundy, right? He's like, oh no,
It's
don't worry,
okay.
don't worry
You
about
said-
it. Bud,
you
okay?
said you're
don't-
sorry.
Did you say you're sorry? No, we're gonna pretend like you said you're sorry. Okay, we're just gonna, you're the nicest now. What do you want? A machete? How about we'll settle for a nice little pocket knife, all right? I got Swiss Army. Which one do you want to do?
Hey, do you want it in a bag?
Would you like that in a bag?
Would you like that in a bag?
Would you like that in a bag?
Oh, you betcha.
Oh, you betcha.
Oh, you betcha. You like the maple syrup. You want some maple syrup
You
with
want-
that?
Hey, you want me to top it off? I got maple syrup.
Canadian Santa's riding on his moose. He doesn't have a reindeer. He just has moose and polar
It's
bear.
just one moose. Like he doesn't need reindeer. He just wants one moose.
Just
That's it.
one moose.
That's it. Just one moose.
Elves? Nah. He does it by himself. I don't know. What the Canadian version for elves be?
Snowman. I don't
Snowman.
know.
He's a little snowman.
Little snowman. I don't know what the.
Oh my gosh,
That'd
that'd
be
be hilarious.
funny.
I love that.
That'd be awesome. Now I really want to see all these different like ethnicities of Santa.
Just be a lot different.
Oh my
Santas.
gosh, dude.
Oh my.
Dang, that's good. Because White Santa right now is so boring.
That is true.
It's
There's
just-
no personality to him.
No.
There's just ho ho ho.
here's your presents. I'm going back to sleep
I like
for like a year.
milk and cookies.
I'll
wake up next Christmas Eve.
See you next Christmas. a
Or
whole
never
year.
mind, I'll stalk you.
No, I feel like watching you all at the same exact time and knowing each of your individual lives.
Cause that's not creepy at all.
No, absolutely not.
Nah, I don't know. How do we make White Santa better though, dude?
You don't.
I just don't think you could. I mean, just like, what are you gonna leave him for food? Crusty mac and
Pizza?
cheese?
Yeah, mac and cheese, bro. Okay, mac and cheese, chicken strips, burger,
Pretty much. An ice cold Coke or beer, like a Bud Light.
a beer. Because Coke like is already doing things with Santa, you know.
That is true.
But the American thing, and like I not like all Americans, because
Yeah.
you know I don't drink, I don't plan on drinking, but like the typical American thing,
Fucking-
cold like Bud Light or
Exactly.
yeah, cold Bud Light, like
Or just like an energy drink at this point. A cigarette? Nah, leave that sucker a jewel.
a jewel. Teenage Santa.
Teenage
gets a jewel.
Santa.
It's a jewel.
He's like pissed off. He's like, oh, I want to go back to bed.
I wanna go back to bed.
Like Santa has a kid. And he's like, son, you are going to take over the Santa role. And he's like, oh, Dad, I don't want to.
I don't feel
I
like
don't
it.
want to go. And he's like,
don't
son,
wanna go."
get up now. He's
Oh
like
my
doing it. He's just like in this like, oh, it sucks.
You have to leave Teenage Santa like a tiny like not even like a rolled blunt. You have to leave him like an edible.
Pretty much.
Like,
You just
you
leave.
leave him an edible,
You just
a
leave, like
jewel.
an edible brownie. You leave him like a jewel and like a monster or a bang.
Yeah, a monster, bro. A monster bang. Both. I think you'd want both, honestly.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he needs all that energy to stay up all night, dude.
He doesn't need it. He just wants it. He feels like it.
He's like, oh man. He's like, oh, they left me a cookie. How lame. He's like, I don't know.
Yo, bro, this cookie. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute. No, that's good.
hey man, this dude left me a joint, man. You start leaving Teenage Santa drugs. Get him addicted.
Oh my gosh. If you give him a blunt, he'll leave you a nice line of coke.
He'll just trade you a
He'll
nice all
trade you
Coke.
drugs. Friends, like, what would like Teenage Santa get up there that you couldn't get down here? Does he get away with like making meth or something and blame it on? He's like,
Probably.
no, that's just ice, bro.
Santa, I mean, I don't know. Santa's not really like in the law, obviously.
That's true.
So I mean, like,
If you leave Santa, like, you know,
I bet like if you
marijuana.
ask Santa like really hard, he'd hide your drugs for you
honest, I think so.
and just like come back to give you them next year,
Eventually, next
or
year.
just one night, just like a present, just like a present in your fireplace.
Just random.
It's
It's like,
like-
bro, it's July.
You're like, what the heck? What's this? You open it, it's like, oh my crack.
Oh my crack!
Yes, I never thought I'd see this day. Where to get my crack back?
I get my crack back.
Snap.
I can just imagine like the elves just coming like randomly after like work, to be like, Santa, I gotta talk to you about that thing.
He's like, hey. Santa's just like going through his little list of people and their drugs. He's like, okay, 3 kilos of marijuana
3
for
kilos
Jake, and they're just
for
like,
Jake.
this
Kilos.
baked elf. He's like, oh, about that, and there's like, and he's just like, Bob, where is the marijuana? He's like, he's like,
so,
Bob,
You know, we didn't have enough tinder for a fire, and it was like that was 3 kilos. It was a long fire.
yeah, it was a big bonfire. Santa. 50th celebration of Christmas. It was like 500th celebration of Christmas, dude.
We celebrated good though. Yeah, so all these guys are not gonna be working for the next 2 months, by the way.
Yeah. And so it's just like, do that one more time, and I'm calling Kamala Harris.
And we call Kamala
We're calling Kamala Harris. You're going to jail.
You're going to jail, bro. That's it. You're done. You know what? You're done.
Oh,
That's it. You
poor.
lost your privilege.
Oh my.
No longer. What else can we talk about? I'm just. we got
yeah.
so far into Santa.
Ah, yeah, dude. I mean, so much about Santa.
So much about Santa.
Let's see. Wait, what other Okay, let's take St. Patrick's Day. Same thing with like Irishman. Just like his with
my
his
God.
pot of gold, and just like
pot of-
switch it out.
It's like a pot of beer, and they're like, yes.
Yes. Well, that's already Irish. That could already be
That's
Irish.
true. That's already Irish.
That's just like that could be like American or Irish. I mean,
I'd say more Irish because they go to the pub all the time.
yeah,
We
that's
have
true.
okay. Did I tell you about the story? Mr. Bacon used to work at a pub, and on St. Patrick's Day, he made 5,000 in just tips.
No way. What
He
the
made 5,000.
dude?
in only
What?
tips.
In like a
was-
night.
like that one day,
Damn.
5,000. One.
He's like
just
set for the month or two.
He was
He's
good for a
set.
while. He
That
was
is
good for
true.
a while,
Like if
bro.
you're living on your own and shit, you're like good.
You're fine. Like, he's good.
You know, I was like kind of always wanted to be like a bartender
yeah.
because like I feel like that would be really fun. But then like you actually have to like go to bartending school and there's like a whole lot of stuff you
Bartending
gotta.
school.
You do. You
I
have to like
know.
learn like mixology or some shit like that.
Mixology.
And, yeah, that was what it's called. It sounds like something straight out of Harry Potter.
It sounds like something made up, but I feel like it is real.
It's a real thing. Look it up. It's like freaking mixology, and there's like
Mixology.
hundreds of cocktails and stuff you have to like memorize how to make
Bro.
and like what goes in them. But I also feel like it would be like really fun getting like people just hammered on a nightly
Yes.
basis.
Yo, bro, that'd be so fun. Imagine you're the professor and you just get to drink like all day, and all the drinks are funded by the school anyway. So you just like get the taste, and you're like, no, a little too much gin this time. Try a little bit less, but you drink the whole thing anyways.
It's like I already took a sip.
Like, oh wait, I already took this. I'm gonna just downs it. So he's going back to back, just shots constantly.
Just every single day, just getting just more and more drunk. Just
He's like-
imagine the next day hangovers, dude. That'd be
Dude,
terrible.
this poor man.
Oh my gosh.
Done for.
But like, okay, just imagine like the rare occurrence of like a bar fight. Like, I don't know why. You know how funny it would be to witness a bar fight?
Those are so funny because they're both just so drunk out
They're
of their
just like
minds.
freaking missing punches and whatnot.
Yes,
They're
dude,
like,
they
oh,
always
you little
they like
bitch.
go and they like go
So
and they
low ass
miss.
punches.
They miss and the other
Exa-
person still acts like they got
They're
hit.
like, ah, my eye, and they're like, I aimed at the leg.
I aimed at the leg. Ah, my leg.
I don't know. I feel like drunk people are just freaking hilarious.
They are though.
I mean, like,
They're so
I forgot
funny.
who that. They're just like big babies.
There's the funny drunk people that like it's funny when they drink because they just become like the best person ever. And then there's like the aggressive people that like become like the worst people, like the worst human beings ever to roam the earth.
And then there's the secret teenage white girl with their white claws.
the white
And they're, I'm
claws,
such a crackhead.
like I'm such a crack kid, and it's like
I know.
dude, you took one hit of a jewel and you almost died.
Not even. It's just like you drink one White Claw. What's that, like 5-10% alcohol? It's like nothing. You're
They're like,
fine. You
they're
don't
like I like
feel
to drink
anything.
on the weekends, and they're having like seltzer.
Exactly their drink is like a Bud Light seltzer.
Bud Light seltzer.
I know, but like
Mike's lemonade.
yeah, exactly. They just
my
take like a little bit of vodka, put it in like a gallon of lemonade. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get so hammered.
A gallon of lemonade. They take like
Crackheads.
one sip of the whole thing, and they're like, I'm good.
I'm good.
I think I've had enough for tonight.
Yeah, I mean, dude, those girls are just just all around. Those are like the same girls that like self-diagnose with like fucking mental illnesses too.
Yeah.
But like even worse, like all of them, there's also the same girls that like astrology. Like the astrology girls,
Hate those girls,
dude,
bro.
those people
Oh,
actually so annoying. Cause they're like the same. They're like, oh, I'm such a crackhead. Like, I'm such a cancer. No, you'd have cancer. Shut up.
Shut up.
You're cancer to this earth.
are.
Stop.
Be quiet.
I mean, hey, if you believe that stars in the sky determine your future, feel free to believe that. You just know it's cringe.
Just know
It's just
that
kinda
no
cringe.
one sides with you.
Just know that your beliefs are represented by literally the worst people on earth. Like some of the worst people on earth.
Yeah.
Like they're just like I feel like it could be something interesting to learn.
Yeah.
If like someone didn't just like go murder someone, and be like, oh, I'm such an Aquarius,
I'm
or
such
like
a Aquarius.
or whatever, or like, oh, I'm such a Sagittarius. Just like, no, you're a
No.
murderer. New sign,
no.
murderer.
You are not a Sagittarius.
You are not the father.
You are not the father.
I know.
Ugh.
No. Thankfully, I haven't really met a whole lot of those girls, which I'm so happy for
Me
because I
too.
feel like I would go clinically insane afterwards.
We already are, bud.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're
But
close.
like even more, we're borderline at this.
we're borderline. As soon as we meet one of those people, we're just
Just no,
it's Ted Bundy and El Chapo, pretty much.
not pretty much. I mean, like at that point, we're just Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde, yes.
I'll be Bonnie, you'll be Clyde.
Whoever kills most. It's a competition.
Exactly. He's like, all right, let's see who can murder first without getting caught.
Go. You see him in jail. How much you get? 302. Dang, I got 301.
Damn.
Ah.
So close.
Like, how'd you get 302? Well, you see that guy that's just sleeping over there? Yeah, well, he's not sleeping.
yeah, he's not sleeping. He's
He's
like, oh, not
sleeping.
fair. I thought we ended when we got to prison.
No, that was when we got arrested. Nah, bro.
Nah, bro, it's an ongoing game.
It's an ongoing. You should have listened, bro. You gotta listen. You gotta pay attention.
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, what celebrity do you think could, like, get away with murder? Just, like, would be, like someone would just, like, excuse...
probably.
More than likely.
Eminem.
They would just be, like, they could, like, outright admit, yeah, I murdered someone, and everyone would be like, huh, you silly goose.
Yeah, like,
No, you didn't.
silly goose.
Not even Eminem, you silly wabbit. No, you didn't.
Silly B rabbit. Yeah,
No,
he's
you
getting
little-
mixed up.
You're like, you know the one song, like, literally, Bonnie and Clyde,
Bonnie and Clyde.
where I murdered my wife with my daughter. That's a true story. And they're like, oh, no, it's not.
Just
You're
like-
so funny.
Like, you know how you haven't seen MGK for a while? Yeah, do you know why?
You know
it's
why?
It's because I killed him. I
remember-
murked him. They're like, silly goose. No, you
No.
didn't.
The song was called Kill Shot. What do you think that meant?
It's like, what do you think that meant? You guys are just having some fun.
It
You know?
literally
You-
has
you-
how I killed him.
Boys will be boys.
Exactly. Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys.
The judge will be like, oh, he was just a little grumpy today.
Oh, he
Oh,
was
he's
a little
cranky.
He was a little cranky this
Oh,
morning.
it's fine.
Nah, he was not.
I don't know why, but like just saying that reminds me of just like when Gen Z enters the fucking military
Yes,
and how screwed America is gonna be.
we're done.
Cause they're gonna be like out in the battlefield. And I'm like, oh no, gonna ruin my nail polish.
They'll be like, you know what?
I'm
I
not
don't want to
built
be
for
shot.
this.
I switch sides. Like, I'm on your side, and they're gonna get shot up. Like,
Be
immediately.
like,
As soon as they put their hands
"Guys?"
up, they're done.
Like, guys, violence is not the answer. I don't feel comfortable. This is triggering me. This is triggering my anxiety, guys.
And then
There's
the
gonna be some like
Taliban
war
shoots them.
vet that's been on like
The war-
3 tours with like complex PTSD. That's been
Bro.
like, shut the fuck
Like,
up.
shut up. All right, I'll kill you.
They're gonna be like eating their Emirates. Are there any like gluten-free vegan options? Any vegan
gluten-
options? Is there a Starbucks out here? I don't see a Starbucks. Where's the Starbucks? Where do we get coffee? Where do we get my caramel macchiato?
Whenever like someone has a mirage, they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's a lake with water," and girls are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, is that a caribou?" Just like start running.
Oh my
towards it. Like, oh,
gosh.
it's just a Starbucks. Oh,
Aw.
man.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess I'll settle for a Starbucks.
They're gonna be like shot. I'm like, they shot me. It's a hate crime. It's because I'm gay, isn't it? Arrest them. I'm gonna tweet about this.
I'm gonna
Just-
tweet about this.
no, stop.
No, you will die because
We're
of this.
screwed because I'm pretty sure they like already lowered the fucking fitness or whatever, or
They're a
like
lot
the
more lenient all of a sudden,
qualifications for people to get in, which is just like already no.
It's
Keep
a
it where it at.
no.
Even better, hire it.
You know what?
Make it
Raise
worse. Raise it. Nope. Put it back. Put it back.
Put it back.
I want big strong army. I don't want freaking triggered snowflake army that is gonna hear. Oh, they're gonna be like out in the battlefield and hear a foreign language, and be like, "Ah, "Are you? That is cultural appropriation. I am offended that you would mock that race and that culture when it's
And he's like-
literally that person." It's like, what are you talking about? I'm literally that.
That person speaking like the military
Hello?
language. He's like,
Hello?
all
He's just
right,
like-
alpha, and like, excuse, are you making fun of the other people? He's like,
Are you making fun? Are you making fun of the beta man here? You know, not every man has to be
Beta man?
alpha. I am offended. And like, yeah, fuck, you're offended. That's what I'd be like. I'd be like, yeah, fuck, you're offended. I do not care.
like, you realize the world is gonna end in 3 days if we don't like.
I mean, like, even better, Gen Z in World War II.
Oh no.
No, that would, you know how storming the beaches in Normandy? Just imagine that, but like our generation. Oh gosh, and be like, instead of like a smoke break, stop the shooting.
Stop.
I need to do my streaks.
I need to know my streaks.
Sophie.
Wait, guys. We should all post this on Instagram. Everybody get in a huddle. Let's.
I
take a
know they're
selfie.
just like they're just freaking like at the front and like and they're just like hashtag storming the beach in Normandy, hashtag saving the world, love you, XOXO streaks, heart emoji.
heart emoji.
Like, okay, we can resume the battle now.
And then 2 hours later, you see the same person's Instagram like, they passed away.
I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm bleeding out. Send love.
They,
And it's like,
send
they
a
just
care
die.
package. I could really go for a pinkity drinkity.
Exactly. I really need my pinkity drinkity to survive. They're just like, I haven't had a coffee in 3 days.
In 3 days, I'm
And
about
it's
to die.
really affecting my mental health.
Please,
Stop.
please.
It's hurting me.
It hurts.
I know.
No.
Oh gosh.
Not happening.
Yeah, I'm just like not excited if like there's another huge war in the future, and like our generation gets drafted,
Yep. No. We're
and
done.
there's like all of the freaking like fat furries are just like not even like that's so oddly specific. There's like all of like
That's so oddly specific.
I don't even know why that was the first thing that came to my head. There's like all
Fat
the furries.
furries.
There's like all the LGBT people. There's like
They're gonna send them all out there.
there's like yeah they're just all they're just like, all right guys, this is the gun, and there's gonna be the pair like, what's that?
Like, wait a minute, is
that
that
is the base that's one of the base police officers.
I thought we canceled the police.
I thought we got rid of them. What happened? Did the riots not help?
Yeah, the riot.
I think I'm having a panic attack. And there's like,
And then like 2 minutes later, they're like, I wasn't having a panic attack. It's like, bro,
Shut up.
shut up.
Quiet.
You
Hush.
see, me and you, we're okay because once they
I'll be
look
fine.
at our mental illness history, they're gonna be like, we can't afford that.
Hell no.
Like you might not fight. You might just shoot yourself, and then that's a man wasted. I don't
exactly.
want that. You're
we don't
staying
want we
here.
don't want that on our record.
Bro.
Stop.
Like, imagine we give you a gun, we give you like $1,000 supplies, and you just kill yourself. Like that's wasted, bro. Like,
No.
I'd be like, no.
That's just like us giving all the guns to the Taliban.
You're like, wait,
No.
but don't you care about my mental? No, I don't
No,
care about your
get the
mental
fuck
health.
out, go away.
All I know is that we're wasting money on you. So
Out,
leave.
go
Go
back
get
to
your
house.
brother.
Go, get out. Go back to your life of luxury
Go back to your life of luxury.
and whatnot. Oh gosh.
Do you have anything else to talk about besides lots of really weird random stuff?
I mean, I don't really think so, man. So I mean,
That's
like,
all.
yeah, if you watched it, thanks. If you didn't, I don't know why I'm thanking you. If you got this far.
If you
I
didn't
mean-
watch it, I don't blame you.
I mean, that is true. But I mean, hey, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, all of that jazz.
Absolutely.
We'll see you next time.
We'll
So,
see ya.
adios.
See y'all.